So we're getting ready to go into a new year, and you may be thinking to yourself, man, I can't have another year like I did in 2024. Or you may be thinking to yourself, 2024 was all right, but I want 2025 to be a lot better. It doesn't matter, whichever situation you in this video, I'm about to talk to you about things you need to keep in 2024. That way 2025, you can lose the weight, you can keep it off. You can lose that big old ass stomach, you can keep it off, all right? I know a lot of folks, they think success is all about doing more things, adding more things onto your plate, but actually it's about removing things, all right? That way you can make more space to take off and be more successful, all right? And the thing is this, like when you take care of your body, you take care of your health, it just spills over into every other area of your life. It spills over into your relationships with the people that you love and care about, your kids, your partner, you know what I'm saying? Because you your best you. You're able to be that positive role model, that healthy and fit role model for the people you love and care about. You're able to be more productive at work or in your career or in your business because you got more energy. You got that charisma. You got you got your mojo. You know what I'm saying? You got that confidence. And so I want to talk about this just to set some people up to be successful going into the new year. So the first thing is this. You got to cut off them haters, man. I'm talking about them folks who be shaming you. I'm talking about them folks who be slick hating on you. You know what I'm talking about. It's crazy as this sounds, everybody don't want to see you win, man. Right? Everybody don't want to see you win. I see, a lot of my coaching clients who come through my program, and when they start to see some success, it may be their partner, crazy as it sounds. Sometimes it's their partner. Sometimes it's somebody at church. Sometimes it's somebody that may work with. And they start saying little slick things that make them feel bad about becoming successful. Oh, you on that little workout thing? Oh, you eat healthy all the time? Oh, you don't have to do that. You okay with the way you are. But deep down, you know you want better for yourself. Deep down, you know you can look better. You want to feel proud about the way you look when you put your clothes on or when you take your clothes off. You know what I'm saying? And about what other people think, it's about what you think. And so the first thing I recommend you remove and not get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these people, they're the people that we love and care about. Sometimes they could be our parents. Sometimes they could be our partners. Sometimes they could be people at church. Sometimes they could be our friends. And so I'm not saying you got to cut them off completely, all right? But what I am saying is you got to love them from a distance. And there's certain things you should and shouldn't share with them. If you know they don't vibe, they're not on the same wavelength as you when it comes to fitness, you don't need to share a whole lot about your fitness journey with them, because you know that they could say something that's gonna make you feel bad, that could discourage you. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I started getting into the online coaching thing. I had been doing in-person training for years, like over a decade, about 12, 13 years. And I would talk to my dad about how, starting to get into the online coaching thing, trying to make it work. And just like anything, any business that you're trying to start, it takes time. And I remember him saying things like, I don't know, man, you might need to do the trucking business. You might need to get into the trucking game. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing really well in the trucking game. And so it made me feel some kind of way. Still love them, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it could be people that you love and care about. And so they're not gonna always see the vision that you see. And so you have to be very thoughtful with the things that you share with people that you love and care about, because even if they love you, that don't mean that they're gonna see the same vision that you have, all right? But the folks who hating on you, the folks who shaming you, oh yeah, you need to cut their ass out. You need to go ahead and cut them off, all right? But just be aware that it's not always people that are just like negative that you wanna cut off. I'm not cutting off a damn dad. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, it might be your spouse. You ain't cutting off your damn spouse. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta learn how to understand what to share and what not to share, and just show them. All right? Just get good at showing them. Like, that's why I'm still in coaching. You know what I'm saying? I started, growing my business. I got to a certain point. My dad started seeing me pull up in my Corvette, my CA. He like, damn, okay, you doing something right. You living out in Buckhead, Atlanta. Okay, you doing something right. You know what I'm saying? People will see it in different ways. They'll start to see your success. You start losing that weight, you lose a good 20, 30 pounds, people can see that weight loss. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta tell them nothing. Just show them with time and effort and with results, all right? So that's the first thing you need to leave in 2024. All the haters, all the doubters, all the folks who shaming you, prove them wrong, all right? And if you don't, if you give up, they just made an accurate assessment about your ass, all right? But we gonna go ahead and prove them wrong. That's what we doing. So that's number one. Number two, guys, you gotta stop all the self-doubt. I see so many people, man, because I got like over 100-some thousand people on Instagram, and I talk to a lot of y'all guys, man. And they reach out to me and jump on a game plan call with me. They don't start. One guy who just joined my coaching program, I think like 2 or 3 days ago, he had gotten a game plan call with me a year ago, and then he didn't join though. He didn't join the coaching program, self-doubt. And he's seen all these before and after photos that I've been posting on Facebook and Instagram over the past year. And he just ended up pulling the trigger the other day. He was like, man, look, I'm tired, man. I'm tired of seeing you post all these before and afters. I could have been one of them. I could have been and got to where I want to be at. Because that's what self-doubt does. It holds you back because you're thinking about failure. You're not sure if you can actually make it happen. But the time is still go pass by. Either way, man, it still go pass by. And so what you got to start doing is you got to start building up self-trust, because you not having that, you lacking that belief to go ahead and get started. It's a lack of self-trust. It's a lack of belief, because you've been doing things, you've been saying you're gonna do things and making promises to yourself, but you keep breaking the promises that you're making to yourself. And when you do that over and over and over again, I'm gonna start working out next week. You don't work out. I'm gonna start working out 4 days a week. You only go once or twice. And then the next week, you don't go none. Or I'm gonna start eating healthy, but you still drinking sweet teas, lemonades, and sodas. Guys, it's just like I got an Amex credit card. And if I start spending money on my Amex credit card and I don't make those payments, then what's gonna happen? I'm gonna start having a negative relationship with American Express. The same thing happens to our subconscious mind, man. Same thing happens. If you saying you're gonna do certain things and you're not doing it, don't nobody else need to know. Your subconscious know though. Your subconscious know, man, I keep saying I'm gonna do these things, but I'm not doing it. And this is how your self-trust and your confidence starts to lower, because you keep telling yourself you're gonna do things, but you never do it, all right? But as you start to get into repetition mode, doing the things that you say you go do and being repetitive with it, go to the gym, you keep going to the gym. Eating healthy, you keep eating healthy. You do these things, you start to build up a level of confidence where you're like, man, I don't know how this gonna work to lose this weight, but I'm about to get it off. Because you have that much confidence and trust in yourself. Like, even if you want to get a coaching program, I remember at times, I've invested in so many business coaching programs, man. Oh my God. And some of them worked, some of them didn't. And just me being honest. And sometimes I really didn't even have the money to be spending on no business coaching program, but I knew I wanted better for myself. And because I had tried so many times and I had always put in the work and did what I said I was gonna do, even though, I fell short multiple times, I was still willing to bet on myself. When you're not fulfilling on the promises that you make to yourself, you're not willing to bet on yourself no more. And you start to feel, I don't know the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of self-doubt. And so you drown out that doubt with action. You drown out that doubt with fulfilling on the promises that you make to yourself. Doing the shit you said you was gonna do, and you do it. You see what I'm saying? It's so many people out here nowadays, they don't even trust nobody's word no more, because everybody's saying shit, but they ain't backing it up. Somebody will say, yeah, boy, I'm gonna pull up on you on Saturday. I'm gonna hit the gym with you. You go to the gym, they ass ain't nowhere to be found. They ain't even text you to say they wasn't gonna come. So nobody don't trust them. But a lot of people are doing that shit to themselves too. And you build up your self-trust and you build up your confidence to where you're willing to bet on yourself going into 2025 by doing the shit you said you was gonna do. I don't care who you tell, the main person who matters is you, all right? And so if you tell it to yourself, you gotta get it done, all right? That's what's gonna build your confidence up. Last thing is this, just trying ain't enough, man. I get so many people jump on my game plan calls with me inquiring about coaching. I'm willing to try it out. I'm willing to give it a try. I'm like, oh, hell no. You ain't just about to try my program. I'm in this to win it. I want people to get transformations. I want to change folks' lives. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody just 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you go get 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of results. Trying results. It might work results. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to go all in. Because if you just, you could be trying your whole life and never accomplish the things you want to do. Like, I feel like that's one of the worst things ever. You see, you can have little kids, you can have a son, a little daughter, and they just see you trying your whole life but never accomplish that result. Imagine being overweight and your kids watching you be overweight but try to lose weight. Their whole life, as they grow up, they get overweight. But you never went ahead and made the shit happen. What do you think? What story do you think that's putting in their head? Damn, I could be trying to lose weight my whole life and still not lose the damn weight. Versus, man, my dad did it. He dropped them 50 pounds. I remember when he did that. This is before and after photo right here. Man, he dropped them 100 pounds. Man, he lost that belly fat and went to a 6-pack. You see what I'm saying? You got to get a reward for the pain you're going through. Because trying, it's painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. But damn, why not go all in? And so that way it's temporary. And you get a reward for the pain you're going through. Like my boy Eric Thomas be saying. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the first part of it. But the second side of it is, one thing I learned this year in 2024, being consistent is not enough. I post a lot of content in these reels and stuff, and sometimes I'll say, here's the number one thing you need to do to lose the weight and keep it off. A lot of folks will be like, consistency, discipline, and those character traits are important. But what I've learned over this past year, you could be doing all the right things and being consistent, and it's only going to get you to a certain point. Like this is, for example, I see folks who work out consistently. I see folks who eat healthy consistently, but they may drop 15, 20 pounds, but they can't get the rest of their weight off. They got a whole nother 30, 40 pounds to get off, but they can't get it off. And they wondering why they can't get it off. This is why this happens. Consistency is not enough. You have to consistently improve. Like when people join my coaching program and they're getting results, and sometimes they may hit a plateau, right? That happens, that's normal. And so what I tell them is this: I want you to keep doing the habits and the routines that got you results in the first place. But now what we have to do is say to ourselves, what areas can I improve? Are you going to the gym and just going through the motions? Or are you continuing to challenge yourself? Putting a little bit more weight on that bar. Going a little bit faster doing your cardio. Adding on an extra 5 or 10 minutes to your cardio. You see what I'm saying? That's taking it to the next level. That's continuing to improve. You don't have to do all these things at one time. But you do one thing and just improve your workouts. Same thing with your nutrition. You could be eating healthy, but you have to improve. Okay, well, do you know how much you're eating? Okay, well, now I understand how many calories I'm eating. Well, do you know how much protein you're eating? Once you start to focus on improving, never-ending self-improvement, I'm telling you, this is how you get to where you want to be at. So many folks get discouraged because they're looking at the next motherfucker on social media, and they get discouraged because they compare themselves. Guys, you can't do that. What you got to focus on doing is looking at who you were the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before, and saying to yourself, what can I do to improve to be better? That's the game. That's the game. It's not just being consistent and disciplined. You have to consistently get better. Be a competitor among yourself. Like, say to yourself, I'm my only competition. I'm not competing with nobody else. I'm running my own race. Because everyone's situation is different. And so stop looking at everybody else. Stop looking at everybody else's weight loss journey. Stop looking at everybody else's transformation journey. Look at yours. And say to yourself, okay, well, I'm doing this right here at the gym. Let me start improving there. I'm doing this right here with my nutrition. Let me improve there. I'm kind of getting sleep, but I'm kind of not. It's inconsistent. Well, let me get on a routine. I'm going to the gym 2 or 3 days a week, but I need to be in there a little bit more. I need to be in there 3 days a week. I need to be in there 4 days a week. I need to get some more structure in my life. I need to have a plan. Like, I'm doing the things, but I don't have a plan. That's improving right there. If you have an issue with inconsistency, that comes from a lack of structure, a lack of having a plan. And so if you want to improve your results because of inconsistency, get a plan. All right. As you do these things, you lead these things in 2024. The haters, the folks who shame you, what else? All the self-doubt, just trying. Go all in, man. Lead these things in 2024, man. all right? And that way 2025 will be a better year for you. And I'm rooting for you, praying for you. I know it's gonna happen for you, all right? If you found this helpful, be sure to hit the like button, leave your boy subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And if you have any comments that you wanna share below. And if you wanna take it to the next level, go ahead and let us know down in the comments. Let me know down below in the comments, what are your goals going into 2025, all right? And we can start a little conversation down there, all right? Because I want to see you win. We out. Let's go.